Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name's Malcolm. Now I'm here with a very chaotic, I think that's a fair word to say. I mean, like you see this guy all on the timeline, always causing some havoc, and you see him on WWE LFG also bringing that same chaos to that show.
Yes, sir.
Drafted to Bubba Ray's team recently on episode 2. I mean, this guy, he's something special, you know? Like when you see someone, you just recognize that they're a star, and this guy definitely is. He's on Legends of Future Greats. He's a future great himself. Some people call him Braden Ray, BJ Ray. I prefer to call him Sexy BJ Ray. How are you, man?
That's facts. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, big dog. Yes, sir. Hey, before we get started, hey, yo, you got Snapchat? No, I'm playing. I'm playing for real. No, that was a part and a half though. Low-key, everybody big bad. They're like, bro's got to work on his bone skills. Bro, that was, dude, honestly, bro, put me up there with Cena after that one. Put me up there with Cena for real.
This is actually like who you are in real life. This is you're not like playing a gimmick or anything. This is really you, right?
Bro, it's like I told Taker, man. I just like to have fun. I just like to
Yeah.
have fun type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Yeah, everything's great. How are you?
Life is good, man. I mean, like this is a lot happening at once, and I love it. So let's talk about those glasses you have on real quick. I mean, those look very
Yes, sir.
familiar. Is that a shout out to your coach, obviously?
Bro, this is shout out Bubba Ray Dudley. You already know we with the gang. Hey, we got to put on for the team, bro. Regardless of the situation, we got to put on for the team. I'm sure you saw episode 1. I'm sure you saw episode 2 last night. Team Bubba, baby. Oh, go. I was so fired up, dude, because I'm like, man, everybody, when I was looking to my left, everybody was trolling all the other future greats. They were looking over and they're like, oh, he's going to get stuck with Bubba. And I was like, stuck with Bubba? Bubba's going to get stuck with BJ Ray, baby. Bro's in for one. Bro's in for the kid, dude.
This
Uh,
is amazing. Like I feel like there's something with it with like you guys. Like I feel like somehow you guys
yeah.
like could be related. Does a BJ and BJ Ray mean like Bubba Junior Ray?
Bro, honestly, who knows, man? The milkman used to come around, just saying. No, but for real, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. We gotta test the ancestry.com. We gotta get it going.
Of course, man. And like everyone can watch you on WWE LFG on A&E Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Now,
Yeah,
talking about this show, there was a moment, I believe it was on episode 1, where Undertaker said that you were loaded full of potential, full of talent. He kind of said
yeah,
it under his breath a little bit because it was right after you gave the Snapchat promo. But what do you
yeah.
think about like watching that back? It's like, oh wait, the Undertaker like really likes me actually.
No, yeah. So it was mad cool for real. Like, seeing like these legends and a guy like Taker coming out there and saying that and watching it back. What's really neat is like you said, I don't get to see anything before you guys do. I see it at first glance, watching it Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, the same time you guys see it. So it's really cool to see Undertaker come out and be like, this kid has a lot of potential. But at the same time, it's like, um, Taker and Bubba give me a hard time up there, and I'm just like, hey, like you guys, this is it. This is the personality. This is what you guys are getting. Dance with the girl that you took to the prom, and that's the girl I've danced with the whole time. Ever since I've been here in NXT at the Performance Center. So I wasn't gonna switch it up for them. I wasn't gonna put my tail between my legs, like you guys heard and saw. So it's really cool to see them recognize that. I mean, obviously Taker's a legend in the game, so it means a lot coming from a guy like that.
Are you worried like you're gonna push it too far with these guys? Because like these are like some real icons in the industry. Like, are you nervous you're gonna say something that's gonna take it maybe a bit too far over that line?
Honestly, bro, like not really for real. Like a lot of people, listen, here's the way I work. Like me and Taker, well, cool. I respect Taker because Taker's always shown me respect. But like I never, let people, a lot of people, like Bubba thinks he's this deity or he's holding on to this godlike syndrome, like, oh, you got to earn my respect. And that's just not the way I was raised. My dad taught me, when you meet a man, you automatically give him your respect unless he gives you a reason not to. And Bubba gave me the perfect opportunity to retract my respect from that legend. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to do me the whole time. And I'm just going to let it fly because at the end of the day, this is what that business is about. And if you start beating around the bush and walking on eggshells, you're really going to get nowhere in this business.
Now, when you cut like that second promo on LFG, like
Yeah.
Bubba tested it a little bit. He was like, it sounded like you had an actual problem with me, and you kind of like retracted or retorted back to him. They're like, yeah, I did. Now, did you feel any kind of nerves at that moment? Because like I get like Bubba, yes, is a legend, et cetera, like Hall of Famer, yada yada. Yada. But like he is like a real tough guy in real life. Like, were you nervous at all that something could go down?
Honestly, all right. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out right now. All right, bet. Okay, here we go. So, first of all, I just stopped back, bro. Sometimes my mom be wandering type shit. So Thank you for the phenomenal introduction. The AO Snapchat line, I got to go back on that. That was mad fire. The coaches didn't get it because honestly, like, the 1980s call, they want the wrestlers back. Like, they're just not on this new wave type beat. You know what I'm saying? But nah, dude, honestly, it couldn't have worked out any more perfect, Malcolm, because literally, what are the chances I was standing right there as Bubba was walking in and I put out my hand and bro didn't shake my hand and I was like, no way. I was like, is this guy for real? And then Loki, like I wasn't even mad about it. Like I'm pretty sure everybody knows me from the IWC and stuff. Like sometimes I might be a troll or whatever. So like I was like, cool. Wasn't really thinking much of it. But then when other people were coming back after they were doing the promos, they were saying the coaches were asking them to rip ones on the fly. And I wasn't really that concerned because I could real talk. I'm West Coast gangster from the mean streets of Orange County, California, baby. So I was like, if they asked me to do one on the fly, I got the perfect one. And I didn't really think about it. I was just going to speak from the heart like I did. And what greater opportunity than Mr. Booker T himself lobbing it up to me? I was like, dude, when Booker was like, cut one on Bubba right now, I was like, bro, I was like, hey, yo, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. I was like, you guys saw me. I was like, oh, I'm ready. I'll do it right now. Let's go. So it was perfect. And then the craziest part, dude, the craziest part is like afterwards, they're like, Bubba, you could tell automatically his ego was hurt, and he's trying to play it off like, oh, that was better, that was better. And it was like, no, Sherlock. Of course it was better because I could see how heated he was. He's talking about how he's a psychologist, all this and all that, bro. I got under his skin easy. So yeah, so I just ripped it and I basically just told him how I really felt. And yeah, the legends weren't too fond of it, but I was like, hey, from what I've been taught since I got here is, take real emotions, take real feelings, take real situations and inspirations and put that into your delivery, put that into your emotions, put that into your performance. And luckily for me, I didn't have to try to relate a different emotion, a different incident. I literally had the incident happen to me. So I was able to just rip it on the fly.
Do you like just pressing buttons? I feel like every time I see you on the timeline, you're just like saying something. I'm like, that's gonna annoy someone for sure. Like, have you ever been talked to by WWE? Like, hey, you want to like relax on our timeline because you're saying everything.
No, I've definitely been talked to by the WWE many times. Oh, Loki, it's not funny because like when I first came in off of Next Gen, one of the people at work that helps me creatively, they're like, all right, yeah, like full go. And I took that and I ran with it because I'm not from the rest of the business. I'm green in this business. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, let's do it. And definitely had to have some talks here and there. But dude, honestly, it's mad funny. I feel like I'm the annoying little brother of NXT. I mean, I grew up, I'm the baby of four boys. I have three older brothers. And my whole life I got physically beaten up. The only way I could, get my get back was with my mouth. Hey yo, pause.
Hey, yo, that was
Hey yo,
crazy.
that was crazy.
That was
No, but
crazy. Hey,
that
yo.
was actually crazy.
Whoa.
Hey yo, chat, what's going on? No, but no, like for real, like I had to learn how to verbally assault people from a young age, and I had to be good with my words because that was the only way I could get my lick back with my older brothers.
Yeah.
And so it really benefited me coming into this industry because everybody's like, dang, this boy can yap it up. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, that's the way I was brought up. And I like to push buttons. A lot of people in this industry, like I said earlier, they walk on eggshells and they like to beat around the bush and try to be a yes boy or yes man or whatever the case may be. And I just feel like in this industry, from what I've seen, those people do not succeed. And it's nothing personal. It's just business, And unfortunately, in all businesses and all ways of life, you have people with real egos. You have people that get butthurt and offended, but it's like really they're just hating because I'm successful. And I really don't care. I don't pray on anybody's downfall. If you're doing something and it's working for you, great. But yeah, I got a lot of people, trying to copy me, trying to be me. I feel like I got a new move I want to come up with. Shout out John Cena, but I can't expose it here. It's low key bad fire. I
Oh,
can't expose it. It's
how
a
come? How
phrase.
come you can't say it?
Bro, honestly, I can say it right now. It doesn't even matter, bro, because it's here. It's trademarked right here, right now. Everybody knows they're the first. So I want to be like, I want to like, how John Cena puts up his hand, he does it. You can't see me because
Yeah.
everybody trying to beat me, bro, for real. So I want to put up my thumb and I want to be like, you can't beat me. Bro, low key, that'd be mad fire. That'd be the most fire move of all time, bro. I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah.
I swear. That's gas. That's gas.
Super duper gas. Yep. That's like premium gasoline right there. Yep.
But bro, I can't even remember what you asked, bro. Sometimes I just be,
You
yeah, but
know,
for real,
it's
bro.
it's okay, man. Like, has anyone ever called you the Logan Paul of NXT? Because I feel like that works for you.
Bro, so what's funny is like when I first got here, I'll tell you a mad funny story.
Okay.
So when I first got here, I showed up to work the first day and I was wearing my hat like this at work the first day. And it was like all like there was no training yet. Like the first 2 weeks was just like office meetings and all that good stuff. And so I showed up with my hat like this and I showed up in flip-flops. And Coach Bloom saw me. He's like, bro, he's like, no hat, no flip-flops. And I was like, bro, no. I was like, not on the first day. But ever since that, like when I would pull up to practice and stuff, like, and I was meeting everybody, like, bro, I swear everybody was just like, bro, you're such a frat boy. They're like, you're the frat boy NXT or whatever. You're such a F boy. And I just took it and I ran with it, man. And like the reality is for me, it's like I like the way the WWE is going. I like the way, we're pulling the curtain back a little bit. But the reality is like, this is just me, like I'm just me, but obviously, you got to crank it up when there's cameras rolling like anything. But no, this is just me for real, and I have a fun time doing it. And a lot of people will try to hate and they'll try to throw shade, but at the end of the day, I can't be worried about other people's business. I'm just worried about my business.
Absolutely. No, I feel like this really is the real you, and like you seem like someone that people want to be friends with. Like I can tell. Like you just seem like a good kind of guy to be around.
My
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, for
sir.
real.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. We was solely. Hey, look, hold on, check this out. Let me see if I can turn my. Bro, you be on this or what? You be on this wave? You be on the Fortnite wave or what?
No, I'm respectfully sorry. Like,
Damn.
yeah, I
I
know,
was
I
gonna say we
know.
could run it up. Give us some duos.
I will buy the Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and we'll make it happen.
Let's go.
So, question, right?
Yeah.
You said you're a West Coast gangster from the Orange County, California.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I looked up some facts about where you're from, and I just wanted to get a better understanding. It says in 2023 that Orange County had a violent crime rate of 338 people per, or 338 per 100,000 residents. That's a really low crime rate. So when you say you're a gangster from Orange County, California, what do you exactly mean by that? And I like to add to that a little bit more. 22 out of 34 cities in Orange County have less crime than a national average. How, gangster, how? Why?
Well, first of all, let me narrow it down for you guys real quick. So every county has its hood, right? I'm from Anaheim, California, born and raised Anaheim, California, bro. And listen, I don't care what Google reports, what the stats report. Listen, it's so bad, right? It's so bad that they can't go in there to get the actual numbers and the stats, dog. Like they don't, and plus, like they don't want to report it because they want people moving in. They want to make it look all good. Like it's so great out here. You guys have beautiful waves. You guys have no crime. You guys have
Yeah,
Disneyland. You guys have baseball stadiums. You guys have everything. You have the hottest girls. It's like so nice and dandy. You have perfect weather, no humidity. Like, bro, it's great and all, but like, dude, that's just a cover up, bro. That's just a cover up for real, for real. Like,
okay.
that people don't understand. Like, bro, imagine this. Like, you ever been to SoCal? You ever been to the mean
Yeah,
streets? You
yeah,
ever been to the OC?
yes.
Bro, like the other day when I was home on Christmas break, right? Not the other day, but like a little time ago.
Yeah,
Bro, I pull up to Fashion Island, right, to do some shopping. Bro, get this. I go to get valet,
yeah.
bro. Valet was full, bro. Valet was full. So I had to actually park my car in a normal parking spot, dude, and I had to walk all the way to Lululemon. Can you
Yo,
believe
that,
that?
that must have sucked.
Bro, dude,
That's some real hood type stuff.
that's some real gangster shit, bro. And like
Yeah,
people don't understand, bro, when you go through that kind of trauma in life, Malcolm, when you
yeah,
have to do those kind of things and walk through that way of life, bro,
yeah.
it does something to a man. So all these people, yapping and saying they had it hard, and like you saw on LFG, like, Xena, Ukraine, bro, like, bruh, he hasn't been through what I've been through, bro. She hasn't seen the things I've seen, bro.
I think it's debatable. I think there's a fair argument to say that she. Never mind. Have you ever played lacrosse? You kind of give me a lacrosse vibe.
Bro, so what's mad funny is I never played lacrosse. My high school got a lacrosse team when I was a sophomore in high school. And
Okay.
my dad was always like one of those like pick one sport kind of dads. And
Yeah.
so pretty much I had to quit football and I was just wrestling. And when lacrosse came around, it was during the springtime. Wrestling's a winter sport. So my dad was like, hey, bro, like you could actually like during the springtime, if you want to do this, this kind of looks cool, like new sport, whatever. But I just didn't know nothing about it because lacrosse wasn't that big on the West Coast. But then when I went to Duke University, lacrosse is huge, bro. It's like huge out there. And so yeah, I mean, I was tight with all the lacrosse dudes. Never picked up a stick, but I definitely know
Shocker.
I would have killed it and been good at it. I probably would have fit right
Not
in.
not shocked. Not shocked at all.
Yes, sir.
Because you're such a gangster, because you're from the mean streets where you have
Bro,
to
exactly.
walk from when you park your car. Yeah, it really sounds like life's been a big struggle. I'm a Maryland
Been a
guy,
big
so that's
struggle,
why I
bro.
asked the lacrosse question. I played lacrosse.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bigger deal on
Yeah.
the side of,
Like Maryland, dude, I used to have to go down to Maryland for wrestling meets. Like, bro, like you low key got it good over there, bro. Like Maryland's, bro, it's good, you know? Like they ain't really got no problems over there. Like you ain't got no word about nothing over
have
there.
you ever been to
Um,
Baltimore?
Dude, I've been to Baltimore. That place was like paradise, bro. Especially like coming from where I'm from. Like when I pulled up to Baltimore, I was like, why can't the OC be like this, man? I was like, everything was just so nice and dandy. The people were so nice. They were so sweet. It was great, bro. I felt so safe walking around. Like it was a breath of fresh air, to be honest with you, Malcolm.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because like real gangsters say dandy, 100%. We'll move on from
Yeah.
that. So when you were at Duke and you were wrestling, like I believe it was said online at some point that you weren't even a fan of WWE. So how did you go from like being a Duke wrestler to a professional wrestler in the WWE?
Bro, what's so Zeus? So it's so crazy. So anyway, they started DMing athletes on Instagram, and I just got a DM, and I thought it was like a joke or something. I was like, "Yo, this got to be a joke." But anyway, yeah. So I was like, I started responding. They're like, "Hey, we got this tryout in LA." They're like, "Why don't you slide out and come see what we're all about?" So I was like, "All right." Well, like, hey, I know nothing about WWE, never been around it, but I know I could wrestle, you know. So I was like, bet. And then so I went out there, did my thing. You know how it was. Started a show, WWE Next Gen as well.
I was gonna say
And
you were on Next
that's
Gen.
yeah, that's all she wrote. But it was really cool because I never thought that I was gonna, I like I said, I didn't know anything about the WWE. I never thought that I would be where I am right now. But but yeah, it's just weird how things work, God's plan, God's timing, and here I am, doing it.
Absolutely. I like to think the DM conversation actually can you slide out and you actually said the word back. That would be a perfect exchange of words.
That
Um,
would be gas.
so Shawn Michaels called you a mean word. Called you a dipsh. Uh, when he first called you that, how'd that make you feel? Because like if for me, right, I'm a wrestling fan. I've grown up watching it forever. If me watching my hero called me a dipshit, that would
Yeah.
personally affect me to the point of therapy. Now, for you, maybe someone who like didn't grow up necessarily watching WWE, it's just maybe an older gentleman calling you like a jerk. Like, how did you feel when Shawn Michaels called you a dipshit?
Bro, honestly. This is what I'm saying, man. Like you just gotta roll with the punches because so Sean calls me in, they're all sitting there, Bloom, Sean, Biggie, and he slides me the paper and he's like, read it. I flip it over, and it says dipshit. And like Loki in my head, bro, I was trying so hard not to laugh. Like I thought it was so bad funny, bro. I was dying because trust me, I've been called dipshit many times before. It's not a new
Shocker.
nickname.
Shocker.
Shocker. So I was trying not to die, bro, laughing because I thought it was so funny, and I think that Sean and them thought like, oh, this is gonna be a big wake up call for BJ. But it was funny because the next day I walk out of the meeting and stuff, and I was low key cracking up out there, bro. And the next day we start the day, and instead of sexy BJ Ray, I just started introducing myself to everybody, and all the cameras is dipshit.
This this guy's
And bro,
amazing,
they were
bro.
low key, bro. They were so mad, bro. They were so
This is amazing. Oh my gosh.
They were
All right.
big bad. That's why Triple H and them in the meeting, they were like, we gotta bring you out and see if you could actually like, not be a dipshit. And I was like, no, bro, I got you. Trust me. Like I like to have fun, bro.
Yeah. A few more questions for you, man, then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So on
Bet.
WWE LFG, who do you feel like is your biggest competition right now?
Um, I would say, let's see. Okay, so we got some good contenders. Anthony Luke's tough, very tough. He's got a really good wrestling capability. But I don't see it personality wise. It just kind of reminds me of other old school wrestlers. Um, Chris Island, he's pretty tough. He's got a really good personality, but he's fairly green. So not too worried. Um, honestly, man, like I guess if I had to choose somebody, uh, I go with maybe Shiloh Hill. Shiloh Hill. I just
That's
feel
fair.
like he's one of those guys where he's got like the viciousness, the wrestling, and he's also got his form of personality. So I feel like it could be me and him. You never know. No secrets told, huh? Uh, but uh, but yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Probably Shiloh Hill.
Of course, of course. So a few more. Once you become like a main roster NXT superstar officially, you're on the roster, you're on television every single week. Who do you want to share the ring with?
Dude, I mean, honestly, bro, let's see. Honestly, Malcolm, bro, if I'm being honest with you, no disrespect, bro, but all disrespect, I don't really care, bro. Listen, I'm trying to be on the road, bro, having fun. I'm gonna have my hinge ready. No, no, but for real, no, but for real. Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, I like to go in there. I like to have fun. I like to work with anybody, and it doesn't really matter. Like, obviously, there's some legends in the business. I think everybody would be like, yeah, I'd love to, work with Cody or The Rock or all these guys. I think Cena, that's a little outdated for me. I think by the time I'm up there, he'll be gone. But uh, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys I would like to work with. Um, but honestly, I don't really pay attention to it. I kind of just pay attention to what I got going on in myself. I was the same way in amateur. I'm not, a lot of people are like, oh, you got to pay attention to the product, this and that. And it's like, don't get me wrong, we have a fantastic product, but I don't like to look ahead. I don't like to get overwhelmed with all that junk. I'm focused on me right now. I'm focused on the guys in NXT that I got to get through first. I got to establish myself in this business. And then eventually I'll be heading over to SmackDown or Raw.
Amazing, amazing, man. So, do you have like a favorite WWE match? Since like now you're a part of this whole ecosystem of professional wrestling, what's your favorite WWE match?
Yeah. Let's see. Favorite WWE match. That's tough. You go first. You go first. You go first.
Okay. Now there's a lot of Omos matches out there I could pick from. It probably would be mm, John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. Yep. That's what I'm
Yeah,
picking
that's a
from.
banger. That's a
Yeah.
banger. That's a banger for sure. Um, I think my favorite match would probably have to be honestly would have to be my match. It would
I knew
have
you
to
were
be
gonna say
me.
that
It
too.
would have to be me and Kel Dixon versus Cedric and Javon at a live show in Florida, man. Oh, bro, it was so tough, bro. I was out there doing my thing, bro. It was mad fire for real.
Oh man, I love this guy. All right, so the final question that I ask every single wrestler before I wrap up these interviews. BJ Ray, what is your Waffle House order?
Waffle House order, bro. I got some crazy Waffle House stories, bro.
I'm sure you do.
Dude, honestly, I can't even remember. Every time you go in, it's just simple. I would get the what's the tray? What's the tray with the it's got like the hash browns in it and it's got like the eggs in it. You know what I'm talking
Like
about?
like the bowl?
It's like a bowl, yeah, and it's got like the
Yeah.
sausage, hash browns, eggs in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my go-to,
Oh,
bro.
that's mine
That's how we
too.
get
All
it.
right. We
That's
became best
let's
friends.
go. I knew
Yes,
I
let's
like this
go.
guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Gonna hit that gritty. Hey,
I
hey.
love this
Yes,
guy.
sir. Yes, sir. Nah, but for real, man, I'm pumped up, bro. I'm pumped up. Waffle House gets me pumped up, but there's a lot of good stuff going on over here, bro. Like I said, we got a lot of good talent down here at the PC, and unfortunately, I'm just better. So so I'm not really too worried. I'm not
Love this
really
spot.
too worried about this competition. I think what the legend said was true. I think both Bubba, correct me if I'm wrong, but both Bubba and Taker said this kid's got more personality than anybody here. So they're not lying.
They're definitely not. Dude, this is great. Was this your first ever like pro wrestling interview before? Because I
Bro, this is my first ever. This is my first ever interview for real,
let's
bro.
go.
They're probably gonna watch this. PR's gonna watch this and be like, "Yo, we gotta get this kid focused. We gotta be with this guy." And I'm just gonna be like, "Ah!" Just gonna crash out. Be like, "No, bro, we just be doing whatever we want out here. Come on now, we just having a good
Oh
time."
man, I love this guy, man. This became
Hey, bro. Listen, listen, listen,
go for
listen.
it.
I
Yeah, go
hit
for
a
it.
thousand followers on TikTok. Follow me, Sexy BJ Ray. I'm technically, bro. I hit my first TikTok live stream, bro. I'm a professional streamer. Hey, yo, chat, what's up, bro? Yes, sir. Hey,
He said
you
next
got.
time tonight.
Hey, hey, yeah, we gotta go live. We gotta go live on TikTok for real.
You have to. Yeah, we'll do
We
it.
have to.
Dude, this is great, dude. I love this. Yo, okay, so before we wrap this up, where can they find you on social media? You just told us the TikTok. Where can they find you everywhere else?
Listen, so we got, bro. It's pretty much the same. It's the infamous Sexy BJ Ray, IG Sexy BJ Ray, Snapchat. And actually. Snapchat Sexy BJ Ray. I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember if I was able to get that one or if the name was taken, but I got it. Um, uh, X. Dude, I have this habit of keep saying Twitter. Dude, Twitter sounds so much better, bro. Why
Yeah.
did Elon Musk have to change it to X, bro? And
Oh,
literally Twitter, like it doesn't even make sense. Like when you tweet something out, like you say tweet, like what do you say?
yeah.
I X'd something, like doesn't even make sense.
You
But yeah, you can find
post.
me on
Post.
yeah,
You
you
post.
post. You
Nice.
can
Yeah.
find me on X at Sexy BJ Ray. You can find me on Venmo at Sexy BJ Ray. You
This
already
has
know.
been my
Hey,
favorite
hey.
interview I've ever done in my entire
Uh,
life. This is
and
great.
you can find me on Grinder, Tinder, and Hinge at Sexy BJ Ray. So hey, what's
Grinder.
up, ladies? Where the bras at? Where's the bras at?
You definitely said grinder. All right. Well,
Wait, what's
you heard
wait,
it here
wait,
first.
hey, wait, Grinder's just a normal dating app, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. That's all I know.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Hey
bet, bet,
guys,
bet.
this is BJ Ray, man. What a guy.
Yes,
You can catch
sir.
him every Sunday on WWE LFG on A&E Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the local listings depending on what time zone you live in or country. Guys, my name's Malcolm. This is Muscle Memory, and we're out.
Going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.